So this is it. T minus 2 days. Opening day 2025 is here. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday. And we are 2 days away from opening day on Thursday in the Bronx against the Milwaukee Brewers. And the Yankees have their final tune-up today in Miami against the Marlins. And the Yankees have obviously yet to finalize their 26-man roster because it looks like with the addition of the 2 pitchers yesterday that they added, they're still looking for a right-handed bat who's not currently in the organization. And I think if they're going to stay in the current organization, if they do that, then maybe Pablo Reyes gets the nod. Maybe. We'll see. But they're clearly looking for a bat who might become available today, maybe even tomorrow. Once that roster gets finalized, I'll be here to go over it with you. You'll know everybody who's going to be on the 26-man roster. We have an idea for the most part who's already going to be on there. We know J.C. Scar won a job. Ben Rice is in. A couple of the guys are in too. But there's still some ads that have yet to be made, right? Giancarlo Stanton has not yet officially been put on the 60-man roster, but he will. And that'll clear up a roster spot because he'll be taking off the 40-man for whoever they might add at this point. Pablo Reyes, not on the 40-man. All right, well, somebody else they bring in, not on the 40-man. So yesterday, when they added Ryan Yarbrough on a major league contract, they officially moved Luis Hill over to the 60-man to make room for him on the 40-man. Going to move him to the 60-day. So that procedurally has to happen as well today in order for them to add a bat. And they're still looking for a right-handed bat. So, and we don't know who's going to be available just yet. There have a couple names have been floated around. Brandon Drury, but he's nursing an injured thumb, but he was tearing the cover off the ball in spring training. So, and he's also got experience being with the Yankees. And hopefully, if he does come, the second time is better than the first. Andy Ibanez, who could be an intriguing option too. Pretty solid contact and pretty solid glove too. So on the cheap. And who else? I don't know yet. What if they trade for Nolan Arenado today? Like, where would that come out of nowhere? I don't think it's going to happen at this point. I thought it would have been the inevitable move if they made a bigger trade, but not saying anything yet. I'm not making any predictions. I'm just going to wait and see what they do today for the roster. And then once the roster comes out, well, again, we'll go over it. So again, if you're a Yankee fan and you're not subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button right now. And please turn on the notification too. That way when stuff does come out, you'll be at the front line. You'll get automatically notified of anything. Okay. But I'm excited about this team. Some observations that I've made. I mean, you got a bunch of guys who want to be here, right? The chemistry looks pretty solid, looks strong. Okay. And, we got better balance in this lineup, better plate discipline, more speed, more athleticism. Looks like we're going to steal more bases. Looks like we're going to be better positioned to move guys around, hit and run, manufacture more runs. We'll have a better bottom part of the lineup, which we have not had a good bottom part of the lineup in quite a while. So, full year of Dominguez, full year of Jazz Chisholm, maybe a full year of Ben Rice too. Things look promising. And I haven't even mentioned, Wells, Volpe, and everybody else, Judge and Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt and the rest of them. So this has all the makings of a pretty darn good lineup. And that's not to discount what the Red Sox have done. I think they're going to be formidable. Now, I'm not sleeping on anybody else either, the Rays or the Jays or the Orioles. It just doesn't make sense to sleep on them. But I feel good about this Yankee team. Their bullpen looks pretty strong. The guys that are going to be here, the bullpen looks pretty strong. But stronger than last year and deeper than last year. And that's, again, they have 4 or 5 guys that have yet to come back from injuries. So more depth is going to be on the way. And the versatility they added with Ryan Yarbrough yesterday, he can spot start, he can go long relief, he can throw multiple innings from the left-handed side from a different angle, which helps keep guys off balance like Tim Hill, which complements extremely well the right-handed power strikeout guys that they have. So again, you're throwing a different dynamic from either side of on the mound, which is a good thing for the bullpen to have. But I feel pretty darn good about this. Okay. But I wanted to ask you folks, what would you be happy with at this point if whoever they added, what would you be happy with in that last final spot on the roster? I wonder who. And maybe somebody becomes available that we're not even thinking of. There's no idea. Um, Still remains to be seen. This is one reason why Brian Cashman waits until the end of spring training to make the last moves. Like Ryan didn't expect Ryan Yarbrough yesterday. That's a good one. He added another pitcher on a minor league deal, so it'd be good AAA depth. I talked about him last night too. I put on a short on that, and I'll put out shorts anytime they make a move too. And we'll be. Hopefully, I'll go live after today's game. We'll recap it and then just get us all fired up and ready for the regular season again, which starts Thursday afternoon. I think it's 3:00. Yankee Stadium. Carlos Rodon will be on the mound. They'll be off Friday, and if you haven't heard, it's going to be Max Fried versus Nestor Cortez on Saturday. So that's going to be a fun game. That's going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to that. But how are you feeling about this? How are you feeling about this? And why you think about that? Here's today's lineup against the Marlins. Okay, got a lot of familiar faces on here. So leading off is Austin Wells at the dish. Aaron Judge is DHing, batting second. Cody Bellinger's batting third in right field. Paul Goldschmidt batting cleanup at first base. Jazz Chisholm batting fifth at second base. Anthony Volpe batting sixth at shortstop. Jason Dominguez batting seventh in left field. Trent Grisham batting eighth in center field. And Oswaldo Cabrera batting ninth at third base. And on the mound, who's already 4-0 this spring, Will Warren, who's won the spot in the rotation. Sounds like he's going to be the number 4 guy for Cookie Carrasco, who's going to be number 5. So, and even despite having 3 guys out right now on the IL in the pitching rotation, there's still enough depth here in the rotation to be pretty confident. I'm confident with Schmidt coming. Again, Schmidt's not hurt on the IL. He's behind on the IL. He has to build up his pitch count. One reason they have him on there. Okay, and Ian Hamilton also needs to build up his endurance and so on and so forth too. So he's on the IL. But Schmidt, most notably in the rotation, we already know we're not going to get Luis Hill back until probably the summer, and Garrett Cole's out for the year, unfortunately. So, but that's the way it looks right now. And I'm very much looking forward to, reporting whatever happens today and likely tomorrow. But I think it's most likely going to happen today, so then they can finalize their 26 and probably their 40 tomorrow. The 26 is what has to be finalized. The 40s, also, you're putting guys on there to protect them from the Rule 5 drafts and so on and so forth. So there are other things there that pertain to it, but only for opening day for Major Leagues, all intents and purposes, it's got to be the 26. And it looks like they're 95% of the way done. Okay, it's just last pieces around the margins that are going to put the final pieces of this puzzle together. I'm very much looking forward to talking to you about it. So there it is. Let's go, Yankees.